I always talk about it being a different day and a different video, but today's a different day and a way different video. Check this lemur out. Is this cool or what? This is Safari Brandi.
Hey guys.
And this is Mischief. Whoa. Now you know why it's named Mischief. You want to jump on me, don't you?
You can't have his beard.
This is my beard.
He loves to play. Now he is in the primate family, so something called a prosimian, which means pretty monkey.
Pretty monkey, is that cool or what? I learned that on a trip to Florida last week.
He will play all day long. They got the movie right whenever they like to move it, move it.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it.
Oh my gosh, what was that? Are you scared? You guys are scared too, huh?
Is this thing cute or what?
So Mischief here is a ringtail lemur. He's actually the only type of lemur that has this big ring tail. And it actually doesn't work like the opossum that could hold things with their tail. This one uses it for balance. So when he's jumping around acting crazy, this keeps him centered. He also uses it like a bicycle flag. So when he's walking in tall grass, it kind of goes up like a candy
Now, do they
cane.
communicate with each other? And what do they call the groups?
Troops.
The troops, like the same as monkeys.
Exactly.
There's a troop of monkeys, there's a herd of elephants, and there's a telephone going off.
So he uses his tail like a bicycle flag. So when he's walking through tall grass, members of his troop can see where the rest of their troop is. So they know they haven't been lost. He can also use his tail for one more thing. You know what it is? So he has calluses on the inside of his arms, and he can rub his tail and then wave his tail in the face of somebody he's arguing with.
Stinky?
Stink fighting.
Stink fighting. Everybody was stink fighting. And most people don't know, but lemurs are actually a very dangerous animal because they fight and they have a whole pecking order. And so a lot of it has to do with not being so mean as much as it is who you're with, because the troop has order, right?
Right, absolutely.
And by the way, I'm gonna steal one of her lines because she taught me. There's no such thing as a king lemur male.
Nope.
Go ahead, tell us all about it.
All right, so there would never, ever, ever have been a king. Ever. King Julian. But there would have been a queen or a dominant female because girls are the boss in lemurs.
Big time.
So it's like that in real life too.
You don't have to tell us.
Yeah. Well,
that's our little secret, okay?
And so this lemur right here thinks I'm his mom. He was hand raised, and if they're parent raised, that's when you can go in the enclosure and they just kind of jump on you and leave you alone. But I highly encourage
because they don't recognize you so much as part of the troop.
Exactly, and they're also kind of not really a fear, but they're just kind of like standoffish. If they ever lose that though, they say see your reflection in their sunglasses, or they don't like the way you smell. You're gonna wish you were never in that enclosure. Even though these guys can be pretty ornery, they wouldn't make a good pet anyways because they're actually endangered, which means there's not a lot of them left in the wild.
And they like to be in troops.
They absolutely do. This guy is actually kind of afraid of other lemurs. I got him as a rescue, so he's not really fond of other lemurs.
And you know you got it as a rescue, right? It wasn't the pet they thought it would be.
Yep. And their main predator is something called the fossa, and this guy is quick. He's really quick, and the fossa is just as fast.
That's why you got this on it.
Yeah, that's why I've got the leash, because I would never catch him. And they actually have a language too. You're gonna maybe hear him making some noises when he's playing.
And what's the one?
Oh, you kind of do a meow, like go. And what that sound is,
that means you're lost, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a. And so that means the lemur's lost. Now they also have a sound for if they're really happy or they're kind of angry. They have a sound for sass. And a lot of people ask me all the time, they're like, how do what do you do to train them? And so if he gets a little too hyper or a little too ornery, this is the only form of punishment he ever gets. That was sass.
That was sass. And go ahead, tell him what that is.
This is a hug. He has to sit still for 3 whole seconds, and that is like life in prison without parole for a lemur.
Didn't you bring me a treat to give him?
I did. You want to go? Oh yeah, it's right over there.
Oh.
Now Mischief loves to eat. He actually in the wild would go for grass and hay first. They don't get a ton of fruit because it's really high in sugar, but when he's doing special things, he gets special fruit snacks. And he is ready. You can't, he knows the bad crinkle. He knows the bad crinkle.
Look at that. Oh, now I'm your friend, huh? Now I'm your best friend. Oh, I'm still your best friend, huh? Because you can smell that other one in there, huh? Huh? Is this cute or what? Oh my goodness. The cutest little animal that's crazy.
Yeah, always crazy.
So I'm kind of still curious. Teach me more. You guys want to hear some more cool things about a cute little guy like this?
Okay, so a weird fact about him is he actually has a thumb on his foot.
Oh, I meant to talk about that myself. She got my few things I know about lemurs.
Come here. I'm gonna show him your foot. Yeah.
Check this out, you guys. Look at that. So he's got his thumbs on his back feet. He's pre-monkey, so he actually has his back feet to grab things, so he can grab his food and all the different things, correct?
Absolutely, and he actually doesn't have a thumb on his hands like other primates. And so he just grabs things like this, but you can't grab them like that. Like he's about to grab this camera. What do you think, Mischief?
He loves cameras.
Oh, absolutely. He definitely knows he's good
He
looking.
likes to kick back and take selfies of himself.
Oh, he loves to sunbathe. That's one of his favorite things to do. So he sits back and is just
He's Insta famous on Safari Brandi's page. You guys have to check out her Instagram. She's got all kinds of cool animals, and she knows everything about them. Just about. She's still learning, but
nobody
she
knows
a
everything.
lot.
Mischief here, he's a great ambassador for what? His species, because like I said, Madagascar is really close to my heart, and there's actually only 3% left.
Guess how many lemur types there are?
There's over 90 different species of lemur, and over...
I saw on the internet it said 101 kinds of lemur. There used to be a giant lemur, right?
Oh yeah, there used to be a huge lemur, and that guy is extinct now.
Right.
Because I couldn't imagine him being huge. That would be a lot. He would destroy cities.
That'd be scary because when they get to be adults, their teeth are like, what, about that long, Brandi?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So, and there's flat and serrated edges on both sides. It's like a steak knife.
It's hard to believe, but it's one of the only things they have for defense because they're so cute.
So like right now, he's getting to play with this toy, but we also do different things, like we hide his dinner. We make him work for different things.
We took him outside and I saw the coolest thing. So when he basks, he likes the sun, he basks just like this in the sun.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, and his tail's out. He's just like, looks like he's just like living the dream.
Oh yeah.
Madagascar is where all lemurs come from, correct?
Yeah, that's the only place you can find a native lemur.
One island off of South Africa?
That's it.
Incredible.
80% of the world's chameleons come from Madagascar too.
It's incredible how many things come from Madagascar. It's got the only old world boa.
Really?
Yeah. So there's a lot of unique things about Madagascar. It's supposed to have broken off between the two continents, if I'm not mistaken.
Were you about to stink fight? Did you see him start to grab his tail?
Do you have any more facts? Fun facts?
Oh my gosh, I have so many.
Okay, throw a couple more fun ones out.
All right, so do you guys see his eyes?
Look at his eyes, they're incredible.
So this is actually the only prosimian. There's also other prosimians like a bush baby. They're all nocturnal. This guy can be awake during the day too. So he's actually the only diurnal prosimian there
So
ever
is he diurnal or is he actually the word? There's a big name, we're gonna put it in here, that means that it's both awake at night and day.
So there's something called cathemeral, and that's what he is.
Okay.
That means dawn and dusk, night and day. So pretty much any time of any day, this guy can be awake.
So it's not a vampire, even though it has big, giant front teeth. We're gonna do one fun thing, maybe if she'll let me do it, if she'll let her do it.
It's a boy.
No, you.
No.
I'm talking about Mama Lemur.
He doesn't know. Oh yeah.
You know what I want you to do?
What?
I'm gonna hold it and I want you to have him jump to you.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
This is okay. So when people talk about enrichment with mammals, they're always talking about letting the animal do something that's really natural, that they're having fun doing, and watch this, you guys. So here you go.
Yep.
Boom! Is that cool? We could have doubled that distance
absolutely.
at no risk at all, but we wanted to basically let him jump around to get him to, you guys could see him naturally jumping. So she's been training me for a week and a half just so I could hold him. There you go. Oh.
Good job.
Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. We got lots more cool stuff. Brandi, you need to go to her Instagram, check it out. She has name a couple of the cool animals.
Oh, I've got sloths. I've got alligators. I've got
sloth. Right down below is a link to her Instagram. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Keep living your dream. This is my dream, learning about animals. Take care, guys.